Hi guys, I'm Jodie Simone, and I just wanted to speak to you a little bit about why us as the Black Costume Network would love your help and support. The Black Costume Network started in 2020 in the middle of the pandemic after the heart-wrenching events with George Floyd that rocked the whole world. It kind of sparked me with the support of another amazing costumer called Ruka Johnson, amazing costume designer, um, to bring together black and mixed race costumers in the UK, just to kind of let out our thoughts and feelings about how we felt about our place in the industry, as well as what was going on across the world, because at the time we weren't working as well. Our industry was kind of on hold. Um, we held a Zoom meeting, and that was with about 24, 25 costumers, which were supervisors, designers, down to trainees, and everything in between, including standbys. And yeah, it was a very emotional experience because I think a lot of us had been used to being like the only one on costume sets, or not realizing there was that many of us in the industry at all. And at the meeting, Kobe Yates, give us a wave, Rihanna Charles, as well as Vivian Campbell and Jessica Fell, joined me as being part of the membership, the kind of management team of the Black Costume Network. And since then, we've kind of gone from strength to strength. We currently have over 90 members in the network, and we've got a whole whoop, whoop. And I feel like we've definitely been able to see the change and shift in the past year. So yeah, I'll hand over to Ree to speak a bit more about what we've been doing and what we would like to do in the future.
Yeah, so off the back of having 90 plus people in the network, we basically have a job post emailing system where HODs, line producers, anybody in the hiring sector to contact us looking for crew, and then we would basically send out that message to all the relevant people in our membership. And we've had roughly like 250 job posts in the last 12 months, which is crazy. And a very high percentage of those job posts have been filled by all of our BCN members. Currently, everyone in the Black Costume Network is working, which is phenomenal as well. We've had people from overseas that just landed with us and they've gotten work. We've had trainees that were struggling to get work and like it's been sorted. Yeah, it's been such a success, and we really want to continue that and get more networking and just getting our name out there and getting more members out there. Yeah, on to Kobe Yates.
Yeah,
I feel like this is amazing. Having a space for us to just talk, first and foremost, was like such an important platform and such an important process. The first meeting was just so special. Everyone being in the room, seeing everyone's face for the first time. Obviously, we haven't been able, due to the pandemic, we haven't been able to have an in real life IR meeting, but that's going to be coming very soon. But yeah, just like seeing other people and not feeling as isolated as we have felt in the past in this industry has meant that immediately our confidence has been built up, and it strengthened our relationships. Off the back of just being involved in the BCN already, I've worked with a couple of people who are within the team. One of my fellow members, Jessie Fell, we worked on a job together, her job trying, and it was an amazing experience just being with other Black costume creatives as well as other creatives from all a spectrum of backgrounds. And it really just breaks down this tokenistic sort of framework that we've seen in the past. Blackness is more than one thing, and so to be able to represent that in more than one person is so important in the industry. As you go out in the street, you see so many different people from all walks of life, and we just want to reflect that in our work.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, over the past year, we've definitely seen some of the most diverse costume teams across the spectrum, working on loads of different jobs. And I know that I can definitely say that we have contributed to that, 100%. Have been able to contribute members to that. And as Kobe said, the networking, the space sharing, within our, for example, our WhatsApp group, sometimes we even share, details about what books you should use for researching. Like that was something that we did recently, and we have held workshops for trainees, who obviously are new entrants, and giving them the basics and what they should have in their kit, and tips and tricks, as well as we've been holding school talks, which we would love to continue as well. And we're hoping to host an upskilling supervisor workshop as well, in the coming months. So it's definitely a lot there, and we would love to kind of continue this. At the moment, we are completely self-funded by us three and the other two management members as well. So, even the Zoom that we are recording this on is self-funded by us. So we definitely would love to, continue to push and grow with the Black Costume Network. So I just, again, you can maybe speak about what we would love to do with the pledges, maybe.
Yes. So, I mean, just to kind of like reiterate the work, the work that Jodie Simone said that we do in the background, as you can imagine, we've had various like Zoom calls and meetings with other companies that are similar to us, but also like BFI, Screen Skills, other organizations that are really keen to like push diversity as well. But that also like requires time, our own time, late night emails, trying to get things off the ground. So that's like another reason why we would love to get the support, because we're running really well right now, but just to make things sustainable, so that we would hope that one time we wouldn't have to be here, and that it could just run on its own. But yeah, that would be great.
No, definitely, because at the moment we the way that the management team runs in the back end, like we have people that look after the events, we have people who respond to the emails, and we have people who update the database. We have a thing called CV surgery, where we're helping people with their CVs and the best way to kind of lay them out. All of these things, as well as regular Zoom meetings. We do this within our own time, as well as alongside the other jobs that we do in costume. So we've got costume designers as part of the management team, assistant costume designers, supervisors, standbys as well. As part of the management team, those are our roles collectively, and we're doing those roles sometimes, as it is in TV and film, on a 12, 13-hour day, and then we'll come home and respond to these emails. So yeah, there are a lot of companies out there pushing for diversity, especially a lot of companies have begun in the past year, which is great because we're here for the diversity and we love it. But there are a lot of people who charge to do that work, and we are doing all of this work for free, with our own free time. So
And
we
in,
love your support, yeah.
and in all honesty, we're inundated with requests for
Oh my
work.
goodness.
We're absolutely
Every week.
inundated. We would
Yeah.
love. We've got so much work. We are booked and busy, but we would love to be able to, find new ways to kind of increase the network and educate people and give them the skills necessary to step up. Whether it be, we're aware that there's a lack of supervisors in our industry, especially Black supervisors. It's absolutely shocking that we have such a small number. We would love to be able to attribute to the growth of that part of the industry. We'd also love to have that presence. I think in every area of work that we do, having a member like one of our members who's a maker, is hearing about some of the fantastic things that she does and how creative she is, and you know, just having that presence in the workroom in another aspect of our job is so important. You know, and you know, we bring an energy, we bring, you know, something that cannot be described just by being ourselves. So, you know, please help us embrace that and celebrate it. We've got so much talent in the group already, and crazy thing is we've not even found everyone yet, you know. So just being able to have a bigger presence, to be in places where people can see us and kind of come to us and see us as being a network that they would hope to want to associate with, will only allow for more opportunities and for more Black costume creatives to be seen.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
And we've been here as well. Like, we've been here for so long. We have, you know, such experienced designers and supervisors, and of all levels. But we're just literally all together now, which is great. And it just means that we can be found.
Yeah.
I think one of our supervisors has been supervising for 10 to 15 years is absolutely insane, you know, and some people are just finding out about her now, and, you know, she is so talented, and, you know, she is so busy, but even just giving her wisdom to younger up and coming supervisors that want to follow in her footsteps is a really important process to how we can kind of help with that, you know. I mean, it's a really important process, and I believe that we can help with that.
Yeah, 100%. And for me as well, I think, like I've always said, you know, representation is like one of the most important things. And I think, you know, when you see it, you can be it. And I feel like for a long time, a lot of us were kind of in the industry not being able to see ourselves around. And I think like this network, even if it's done one thing, it's definitely done that, and it's amplified the fact that we are here, and we are doing amazing work. Like the work that is, you know, we constantly share in the network to congratulate people on the work that they've done has been crazy over the year, like over the past year. And to be able to celebrate our wins, it just, I think, helps push forward more that we can continue to do that and continue to shine in this industry, you know. But definitely, you know, as Kobe said, and as we said, we haven't even found some of the people yet, and that's why this, you know, 90 plus people that we've got have been coming out of the woodwork. You know, people are finding us, and it's people that have transitioned from theatre over to TV and film, or, you know, people who have transitioned from fashion into TV and film. People who are dabbling in different areas, you know, leather workers,
Jewelry
makers,
makers.
tailors. It is, our network is so diverse, and I think it's just it amplifies the fact that us as Black and mixed race people are not a monolith, you know. So we're not a monolith within our industry as well. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing, and I definitely think it's something that we would like to amplify more.
I also think that what was I going to say? It was something about amplify. It's gone. It's gone. Wait, hold on. It was something. Yeah, I can't remember. Don't worry.
I don't know. Is there anything else we need to?
Oh, I was just going to say, it's about that sort of reinforcing. How can I put this? Reinforcing the. I think that we also need to kind of continue to reinforce the confidence that we have in each other, and the belief that we are the ones that can tell stories about us. You know, and you know, we have the knowledge and the skill set to do it. We just need to be given the opportunities, and we need to be visible to be able to do that. And I think that this network is definitely giving more visibility to people who need to be telling the correct, appropriate stories about our experiences as Black people, not only in real life, but also in film.
Amazing. Yeah, 100% agree. 100% agree. And yeah, I mean, we're here. We're out here.
We're out here.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, currently our online presence is kind of lacking. Let's just put it like that. But we're in the process of having a website made, recreating our logo and branding, you know, a lot of different things are happening in the background, and yeah, we just basically love your support to continue that, to really, as Kobe said, you know, build on the foundations that we have set for ourselves, and to help grow our industry, you know, and grow our industry to be more diverse and more reflective of the society that we live in. And that is essentially what we're here to do, and to help with. You know, so yes, we would love your support. We would love your support, guys. But yeah, this, I don't know, from me, Ree, Kobe, Vivian, and Jesse, we would just like to say thank you to everybody who has supported us and contacted us over the past year. The response has been overwhelming. We didn't know that the Black Question Network, which initially was set out to be a supportive and safer space for Black and mixed race costumers, would have grown into a business. You know, we're registered CIC now, and would love to kind of continue this growth and support. So, yeah, please support us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.